Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
Okay, so for today's breakfast bites, I'm going to put you on the spot, Ryan.
Oh.
We're all mostly glued to our phones and we take it everywhere with us, basically. But Ryan, when nature calls, do you take your phone to the bathroom? Be honest.
Yeah, most of the time, because you've got some downtime. It's a great place to
Scroll.
clear your emails and whatnot.
And clear something else. Well, anyway, it may seem like second nature to us, but it turns out there are some places that you shouldn't bring your smartphone to, and that includes the bathroom. So let's go through the list of places experts have said that you should avoid, okay?
Okay.
First up is the commode. It's very tempting, right? To sit down, open up Instagram, TikTok, emails, and suddenly 15 minutes, 20 minutes go by and you're still sitting there.
I can relate to that, especially if you've got kids, right? It's your own me time, you're in the zone, and it's a great escape. So I think a lot of us do that.
Yeah, hiding out in the bathroom. Here's the kicker. A new study says that habit could actually give you hemorrhoids. A literal pain in the butt, Ryan.
How so?
So because you're sitting there for a long period of time, you're putting more pressure on the veins down there. If you're doing it over a long period of time, multiple times a day especially, but over the course of the week, it could be bad for your overall health. In fact, those who took their phones in were found to be almost 50% more likely to have hemorrhoids.
Okay, I guess the key is not to stay too long.
Yes, that's right. And also don't forget, when you flush, tiny particles actually do fly around. Experts actually recommend that you put the toilet seat down when you flush. And if you don't do that and you have your phone right in your hand, yes, they land on your phone, which is kind of gross.
And also keep your toothbrushes in a safe place.
Okay, you had to go there. I didn't even think about that. Yuck. All right. And the bathroom isn't the only danger zone for your device or for you. Let's look at some other risky spots. Next stop is the kitchen.
I always bring my phone there because I've got podcasts I want to play and I'm
me
doing
too.
the dishes. I want something to be playing in the background.
Me too. When I bake the cookies and when I'm cooking something and prepping the vegetables, I have my phone up either to look at the recipe or to play something. But apparently, turns out kitchens are where a ton of phones get damaged. So think about it. Powdery stuff like flour or salt gets into the microphone or charging port, or worse, that iced coffee or tea or soda on the table tips over. Here's the kicker. Most phones are only water resistant and not waterproof. So if you're following a YouTube recipe, put your phone in a protective case, the ones that they have at the water slide parks where you can put it fully inside.
Okay.
Or better yet, keep it off the table when there are drinks around.
Fair enough.
Yep. All right. Now the car. Now, who doesn't have their phone in the car? Let's just be honest,
It's
right?
got to be there because you're in the car, so the phone's got to be with you.
That's true. And sometimes you're using it to maybe connect to CarPlay. You're using it to access
Navigate.
your maps. Yeah. A Samsung survey from 2023 found a shocking 83% of Singaporean drivers use their phones while driving. Now, I don't know if this means that it's connected to the car and you can dictate to the car like I've been doing, or you're actually using it to hold and text when it's at the red light or whatever. Here's the thing. Even hands-free doesn't make it safe. Studies show the risk of an accident goes up 4 times because your attention is split.
That sounds about right. 4 times because you're kind of distracted.
Yeah, so you may think you're focused, but your reaction time is much slower. If the car in front slams the brakes or a pedestrian dashes across, that split second could cost you and someone else.
I think you take it for granted, especially in Singapore, where things are relatively orderly, but you can imagine elsewhere it might not be the case.
Oh, yeah. So if you can, put your phone in your bag and don't take it out of your pocket. If you're in the car, your messages can probably wait. And finally, public transport abroad. In places like Europe and Japan, it's actually rude to chat on your phone on buses and trains. That's one thing.
I don't talk to anyone.
But etiquette aside, there's also the issue of theft. Pulling it out tells pickpockets exactly where you keep it. Some thieves even slice bags open to grab phones and wallets, so keeping your phone tucked away is not just polite, it's safe.
I think especially so if you're on holiday in places where you might run into pickpockets and then you might be distracted, you might not be paying attention to your surroundings.
Yep, my brother actually had his phone stolen while it was actually in his hand in London. Someone just grabbed it and ran.
Out of the train doors and then doors shut. Is that how it works?
It was just on the street, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, so there you go. You know, whether it's the bathroom, kitchen, car, or trains overseas, maybe our phones don't need to follow us everywhere. Sometimes the smartest thing to do with a smartphone is to put it down. So that's your Breakfast Bites. Now go and wash your hands.
Be smart with your smartphones.